We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with ATER, and ATER continues to show strength on 42 vision with the 30-minute and the 1 day, and we're going to break it all down now in just a moment. But before we do and we look at all the data and the charts, I want to share with you guys the 3 home run opportunities I mentioned this morning. Every single stock I mentioned this morning turned out to be a home run, and then we're going to jump right into it here with ATER. So the home runs of the day were spectacular. Every single stock I mentioned this morning turned out to be a home run, and as the S&P 500 index continues to struggle to get back up to all-time highs and portfolios are in the red or sitting sideways, I will continue to look for opportunities daily, and you're more than welcome to join us. I would like to invite you to join us. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So the stocks I was watching this morning was AEMD, WIMI, and ONTX, and we're going to go ahead and see how these performed on the charts. And this right here is ONTX. Caught this one in the pre-market as it was pulling downwards, and it took off to a highest point in the day of 25% plus, and it gave multiple jumps of 10 to 20% before reaching those highs. As well as WIMI, we caught this one in the pre-market sitting sideways. It dipped a little bit and it took off to a highest point of 20% plus at its highest point of possibility, and this one was going constantly upwards after that slight dip before the market open, and at the market open continuing towards that 20% plus move. And then we have AEMD. This was strictly charts, no news, just volume and charts. Caught it in the pre-market, started to move up 5 to 10%, pulled back down, and took off for a 25% move plus in its highest point of possibility. And this happened in a matter of minutes for each one of these. All it took was about 15 to 30 minutes on every single one of these to hit these highs, and this is something you can become part of as well. And even if you don't catch the full move, because it will take some time to get the hang of it, especially if you're becoming new to day trading, but just making 2 to 3% can make all the difference. And I know that 2 to 3% may sound small, but it adds up. I mean, 2% per day out of the whole entire opportunity that actually moves up 25% plus in a matter of minutes to get started, that is a good goal, because in a week, that's 10%. And in a month, that's 40% up. Think about some of your positions that are just up 5%, 10%, not doing much. And then you can work your way up towards 5% per day, 10% per day, because this is what we look for daily, guys. Opportunities like these every single day. And with 42 vision, which is also something you can gain access to as well, in the 42 vision tier level, you can see where there's weakness in the charts and where there's strength to maximize on the opportunities. If it's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us, and we look forward to having you join us. Check out the link down below in the description, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with ATER showing strength on the 30-minute based off 42 vision indicator. And a lot of people ask what 42 vision indicator is, and it's an indicator you can gain access to as well. It's on the 42 vision tier level. You could check out the link down below to the Patreon or Discord. It'll take you right over to it, and you'll see more information on it. But it allows me to see where there's weakness, right? And where there's strength in the charts based off of different time frames according to one's goal. And you can see here on the 1 day how things are pushing up higher. So we're going to break down everything here with 42 vision, as well as the data and information. And it allows me to see the dips and the rips, guys. That's what it's all about, to maximize opportunities. And that's what 42 vision does. So for those of you that asked, if you want to know more about it, check out the link down below. So ATER is in a position right now with the 30-minute time frame showing strength, and it wants to continue fighting upwards, right? We've seen transitions here, but everything is just showing strength and momentum. This was one of the weakest parts in this upward trend, but it has continued. And like I showed you guys right now on the 1 day, things are coming with strength. Now, the last time we saw this amount of strength, it only gave us 3 candlesticks to the upside. So after the third one, once we hit the fourth one, I'm going to be watching it carefully because it could be the one to transition back down. So right now, the highest point is 1569 on the 1 day. It's going to have to break 1670 and try to retest $19 and possibly even break through that on the 1 day. But on the 30-minute, what we want to watch right now is for this to break through 1741. It's getting closer every single time, but the highest point reached today is significant, and that is 1562, 1563. The bulls definitely want to break through that to force more shorts to cover. And we're going to look at the data together. This is very interesting what's going on, and shorts have started to cover, but a very small percentage, right, of the total short float. So we're going to look at that data now and then come right back over to these charts. So here we have it as the #1 short squeeze candidate based off of the short squeeze score of 96.71. This keeps on going lower, but it's still the #1. It may lose its spot as #1 very soon if this one catches up, which is #2. But the borrow fee rate, this is very interesting, keeps going lower, and the days to cover keeps going higher, okay? The higher this gets, the bigger the jumps could be. And short interest has gone from 36% to 33%. We've been watching this, we've talked about it, and I stated it. Some shorts have covered in this move, and shorts are covering right now as I speak. The goal is to put pressure on the shorts to not be able to use this days to cover to their advantage, okay? This has gone higher every single time, putting pressure on the shorts to stay as bulls once they transition from bears and shorts to bulls, because a lot of them, when this was 0.06, 0.07, they were taking advantage and actually repositioning themselves as shorts when they covered, okay, at newer levels. Now they're forced to stay even longer before they go back to being shorts. They have to keep on pushing it higher because they can't just cover and then reposition right away. And this is proof of the fact that shorts aren't able to cover and reposition right away. Last 10 minutes ago is 10,000 available short shares. That's one thing. The second thing is how the short volume has gone down tremendously, but now it's picking up. So there's new shorts coming into the picture as this is going higher, and those are the shorts that are going to try to kill this momentum, or at least stop it and make it stagnate from going higher. Now, since I've been talking about this, this has nearly gone up 50%. So it is something to be mindful of, that these short squeezes are smaller. They're not as big as we've seen them, and they're going to continue to happen as the shorts feel the pressure to go ahead and cover. And the higher this goes, okay? The higher the days to cover goes, the more pressure it's going to put on the shorts. And as this continues to go lower, it's going to be more confirmation that shorts are covering. So covering has happened here. We're going to have to see if they continue to. And if the bulls can hold this up, they may push this up even higher to force the shorts that don't want to cover and stay covered. Because what they've been doing, like I said, on the way up is covering and then pushing it right back down, repositioning themselves as shorts. Then they cover again. But as the days to cover keeps going higher, it's the harder it gets for them to do that. So once they transition from shorts, the cool thing is that the bulls are putting pressure to keep them as bulls and not be able to go back as shorts right now in the meantime of what's going on. So this is going to give some force, right, to the bulls, some type of leverage as this continues to go higher and the days to cover keeps on growing. And the lower this goes, the more covering is happening and the more the bulls are in control of this chart as we speak. Now, on the 1 day, it shows like there's room for some more upside, but it's definitely something to watch now with caution because things are moving up with some tremendous momentum, okay? Once you start seeing these green bars, that means that momentum is strong and there could be a reversal eventually. So it is something to watch and be mindful of based off 42 vision, but as we could see it here, the days to cover is going higher. This is still pretty low, but the higher this goes, the more pressure it puts on the shorts and the bigger these squeezes could become. As I stated on the last videos for the last week and a half, almost 2 weeks, that these short squeezes were going to be a lot smaller than the ones before due to the fact of the days to cover being so low. But we are here seeing it in the charts, and we're going to have to see if it can continue. I look forward to seeing your rocket ships down below. How you feel about this one? Comment down below your thoughts. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.